Oh, never mind then. Who needs to wait when we have immediate service, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's usually how it goes. If you have the immediate service, immediate gravitation. Like, really, why do you care to wait?
Yeah, sorry I kept you waiting then for stuff here.
Yeah, I actually started this, funny enough. I just started it a minute ago, so it's funny. I think I was just saying, it's the first time that I think I started the stream before you did.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Hey, sometimes it's gotta happen, right?
At one point, I guess.
So how are you today, anyway?
Apparently I'm tired because I'm still yawning.
Aw. So, hey.
But no, I'm doing pretty good, though.
Also,
Been eager to get to this for a while, but with Thursday's events happening and with the weekend being as busy as it's been,
yeah, things happened. It's fine. Yeah, I can imagine. I can't imagine why you would be eager to get to this one, but someone's got a couple of secrets, that's for sure.
Oh, secrets. That's one way to put it.
I don't know what I could possibly mean with that, but yeah, well, Ancient Prophecy. I kind of looked at this set for a bit, and then I haven't looked at it in a while. I'm gonna switch over to the little bit and see. As a monster, it's got 3,800 attack in it. That's kind of fun. Can't do battle damage, but you know, that one looked kind of neat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure this set's got some pretty good stuff in its own right, but we'll just have to see if we can find it, I guess. So
there's definitely some interesting cards in this one for sure, but it's definitely going to be afterwards. It's going to get more interesting.
Yeah. The second set today might be a bit more on the intriguing side, but I guess we'll just have to find out, huh?
Yeah.
So, with that all said, I suppose are we good to go then?
Good to go, ready to go.
Alright, then let's go through our Ancient Prophecy set here and we'll see what we can find, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, talk to you in a little bit then.
Alrighty.
And we're there. So, hello Greenpaw, how's it going? Of course, Kanto would have a the new lady as the main thing. It makes sense. So, Ancient Prophecy, huh? I remember looking at this set and not being like ridiculously impressed, but I guess we'll see as we go. I mean, some of the stuff was alright, but I'm gonna switch to it. Yeah, this is much better. Alright, so this set, I know it's got Ancient Fairy Dragon is the main thing off of it. We'll get to that Synchro as we go, but the main one I remember, like, we have X-Sabers coming here, and, like, Guard Strike would be really good. They're all high rarity, unfortunately, at least most of the good ones. There's one that's a rare that could be kind of useful, but, like, most of the really good ones here are just not going to be that accessible. So I guess we'll have to see what we can scrounge up that way, because I think they're okay as far as the strat goes, but it's just like for a draft it's gonna be a little bit awkward. Like, this guy's a secret rare. Like, if you've got 2 or more X-Sabers on the field, if you have 2... Wait, what? If you have 2 or more X-Sabers in your graveyard, you can control a monster. Okay, I was getting confused with myself a bit there. But, like, this is kind of like a Cyber Dragon for the archetype, which is neat. Although we already have triple Cyber Dragon, so it's kind of whatever. The Blackwing stuff in here, meh. I've heard Via the Emblem of Honor is supposed to be pretty okay, but I don't really see it. Because you can't use it whilst it's on the field as Synchro material. It actually has to Synchro summon from the graveyard. And you use 1 non-tuner Blackwing plus discard to get stuff out. I think the best you can do with this is generally Armed Wing. I guess Elf and the Raven would have let you get Armor Master, but like, yeah, Blackwing Armed Wing is okay. And being able to Synchro from the graveyard is neat, but I don't see how this is good enough, really. And then the other two Blackwings in here are just really bad. Mistral the Silver Shield is fine, I suppose, as a lower than 1300 target for what's his face, Black Whirlwind with like Blizzard and whatnot, but not really. And then, yeah, Fane is just not very good. I don't even think this is worth going into, to be honest. Fortune Ladies come out here. They have attack and defense based on their level, and they gain levels when you go into into your standby phases. Unfortunately, Fortune Lady Light, misses timing on its actual effect a lot, so it's a little bit annoying to actually proc. We only get 2 of them in this set. There's 4 in the next set that go by attributes, so it's they're not really useful at the moment. But I guess if you got a playset of them and a good amount next set that you could use them, I don't even know if they're any good, to be honest. They get powers when they get special summoned by another Fortune Lady. There's another support card that in the next set that lowers their level to destroy cards, and it's not once per turn. I think might be once per turn. I don't know. Either way, it's fine. It's annoying in the story mode of Legacy of the Duelist, and that's been about it. Infernity's come in here. They played without a hand. I think most of the best cards from them are promos, however, so good luck getting them. Turbo Rocket, there's a level 3 Synchro in this set that needs this guy specifically and it does like destruction effect stuff. I think it's kind of whatever. The Earthbound Immortals aren't really worth going into much, although I think you could do some, you could stun the opponent quite well with this one, but still it's not that impressive. Koa'ki Meiru's get quite a bit of support here. They have a Searcher for the Iron Core if it gets destroyed in battle, or any other one here. This is also a Rock, which could work with Guardian later on, so that's not a bad one to have. I don't think most of them are actually that great, though. Like, Crusader's okay, I suppose, if you're playing some Beast Warrior-based stuff, but I don't know how you're going to do that in Koa'ki Meiru, because they don't have that many of them. Some of them don't actually discard themselves for like the Tornado. Like Tornado and Hydra Barrier here don't actually have the self-destruction effect on them, because I guess they're just not as powerful otherwise. But I mean, destroying all specials on the monsters is fine. What is it? Negate face-up effect monsters on the field. That'd be great if this wasn't like 1000 attack instead of like, you know, the stats were reversed. That'd be good, but whatever. Scary Moth, best name ever, right? Only special summon once per turn is neat. It's just it's level 6, so good luck with that. Yeah, Shiny Black Sea I think is decent. You can, if it can banish itself to destroy a Synchro monster, which is okay. Yeah, you need stuff to get the cores back. That's true. Some of the water stuff was really good here, though. Fishbowl Blaster is nuts, and I would love to try and play this later on when we get more of the stuff. So, yeah, this is nuts because it's not once per turn, right? Control face at level 3 or lower water, discard 1 card, special this on the graveyard. Yeah, it's not once per turn, so you can do some really ridiculous Synchro stuff later on with frogs and other fish and whatnot. So that's pretty nutty. Yeah, I don't think too many of the other ones are like super amazing here, although I guess this effect is okay, like returning stuff back. If Shark Cruiser didn't need to be destroyed by an opponent's card effect specifically, considering how weak it is, it would have been reasonable, but it does, so meh. Genetic Woman's kind of okay. If you're banishing a lot of your Psychics, then you can use this to get a ton back, get more advantage back. It's never a bad effect per se. Magicat's not super good because it goes back to the top of the deck. This is this one okay? When all summons that must be blah blah blah. It's by controlling 2 or more. Okay. Once per turn, target 1. Yeah, this one, Fault Troll is actually pretty good, because you can use that to get your X-Sabers back every turn. So like this fuels the swarming capability. You put Guard Strike out because you've got no monsters in play. You summon another X-Saber, you special this one, and this can revive like a tuner from the next set. and you've got like a ton of advantage out. But it's a super, the other one's a secret, so good luck. But you know, it's there. Flamvells came in this set, and by Flamvells I should really say singular, because I think this is the only one. It's a good card, it's just not amazing right now because we don't have 200 or less defense fire monsters to run with. But, you know, that's what the Flamvell archetype is. It's not a very good archetype, mind you, but, you know, it's got a couple of decent things. So Fire Dog is one that would be good for the future. And then we actually do get to the Synchros here. Starting with the banned card, Ancient Fairy Dragon. It's banned because field spells are too good nowadays. Pretty much. Yeah, you could special a level 4 lower monster in your hand, but you can't do the battle phase in that turn. That's still fine, actually, as an effect is. I mean, if you could get another turnaround and go into further synchro plays, could be fun. But really, it's banned because of the field spell thing. Destroy as many field spells on the field as possible, then gain 1,000 life points if you do, and if you do that, you can add a field spell from your deck to your hand. And nowadays, field spells are too powerful to have that sort of free searching main, I guess. And also, like, special summoning monsters for FTKs is kind of good. You know, it's just two good effects in general. Is like, yeah, it's just kind of really strong. The other synchro stuff, Ancient Sacred Wyvern is okay for the time period. It does lower its own attack a bit, but you can run over some fairly big monsters to... Oh no, that's not this one, that's Light End Dragon. Ancient Sacred Wyvern is the one that's like, yeah, you need higher life points. And it just like buffs itself up as it goes. I'm thinking a fucking Light End Dragon is the one that gives itself like more... gives the opponent much less attack than itself when you lower the stats, but whatever. Gottoms is funny because you can use all tuna monsters for this thing, and I think that's like its one distinction. I mean, discarding cards out of the opponent's hand is pretty funny, not gonna lie, but good luck with that, I suppose. A little bit tricky to set up. I don't remember too many of the spells being amazing here. The Ancient Forest, what was it? You activate this card, change any... Blah, blah, blah. If a monster attacks, destroyed at the end of that turn's battle phase. I mean, decent enough stun card, I guess. Future Visions is really annoying in Legacy of the Duelist for the Fortune Lady stuff. Basically makes it so that any monster that you normal summon gets banished for a turn, and it's dumb. Stupid card. Solidarity is something I could potentially see Kip playing. Like, it's not an amazing card, but if he's on Blackwings exclusively, then he'll maybe want to use something like that so he can get more attack power for them. But they don't really need it, to be totally honest. It's just something I could see Kip trying if he gets enough of it. Yeah, Saber Slash was okay. Again, if you're playing the X-Saber stuff, you could do some pretty strong stuff with that, but it's kind of... Again, you need a lot of X-Sabers for that. Rekindling is great if you've got 200 defense spires, exactly 200 defense as well. Good card for the future, I suppose, if we ever get anything that we want with that. Ancient Leaf draws cards, but you need to have like a lot of life points for it, so good luck. Probably not happening in most decks, to be honest. Fossil Dig is a better Rosa for all dinosaurs. I don't think we're ever going to get enough amazing dinosaurs to really use this with, sadly, because I think a lot of them come out of the structure deck later on. We don't have a full structure deck to play with, but hey, it is what it is. Skill Success is kind of fun, I guess. I was trying to play Rush Recklessly for a while. This could be something I could use instead. Fairy Wind destroys a ton of face-up stuff on the field, which is decent if he's going to play Blackwing, especially if he plays Call Haunted and his Imperial Order that he now has alongside that. Fairy Wind could be a decent side deck tag. Likewise, this would actually be really funny as a protection for that Imperial Order, Imperial Custom, you know, not being allowed to destroy face-up continuous trap cards. That would be funny. Works with Call Haunted too, I suppose, but yeah. Otherwise, Iron Core Luster is kind of fun, I guess, if you've got the Koa'ki Meiru stuff going on. You need the Iron Core in hand, but it negates the spell or trap just straight up. That's good, right? Trying to even think, there's Flamvell counts as good, again, if you've got the right cards for it. Because, I mean, hey, who doesn't want to just have a blanket spell or trap negate, right? But yeah, 200 defense fire monsters don't really exist at the moment, so yeah. Full Helm Knight is the one that I thought was decent and low rarity in the X-Saber stuff here. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can target the attacking monster and negate it. That's once whilst this thing is on the field. If it destroys a defense monster by battle, target one level 4 or lower X-Saber in your graveyard and special summon it. We'll be getting a few more of those later on in Hidden Arsenal in the second set, so that could be good at that point. Otherwise, is there even anything else that I remember wanting to look at here? Probably not. We're not playing plant stuff at this point. Otherwise, I guess that would be pretty good, considering considering a lot of the plant stuff later on can like revive itself, glow up bulb, spore, that kind of thing. Be able to use it with Pseudo-Space came in this this set. Okay. Lets you copy a field spell's effect by banishing it from the graveyard. So that's fun. Kanonite Joker, whatever, Armor Tile, kind of. I mean, this could be fun because we just got more copies of King Queen Jack's Knight out of the Yugi's pack, but I mean, it's not really strong enough to justify a triple fusion, you know. White Knight Dragon was fun in World Championship 2008. I don't have a big dragon to summon, so I guess that could be something for there. Then what else have we even got? I think this guy was kind of okay because it forces people to stay in attack position, and you can gain attack if you've got a lot of fiends in hand. It's gonna be fun for. I'm trying to even think like Darkworld wouldn't really want to play it because it's a tribute monster. They've already got issues with that, but I don't know. It could be fun if you've got the right cards for it. And then this dude. If you've got Machines and Beast Warriors to special summon it instead of having to normal summon it. 3800 can't do battle damage, but 3800 attack is freaking beefy on an actual like tribute monster. So yeah, I don't know. Also, Elemental Hero's got a new thing in here as well that is pretty bad. So yeah, I am Azure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how much I like this set, if I'm being completely honest here. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, do I not have... I thought I had the thing up here. I guess I'm gonna have to add the Source Spirit again. That's kind of annoying. Where is it? Pack Simulator. Yeah, I had this set up before, and apparently it's gone like, oh yeah, by the way, we're not keeping this. I don't know why. Maybe it got removed, deleted or something. Come on, you up there. Right. If I have 11 that, is that gonna go proper? Yeah, it is. It's just I don't know why this is on the side. That's not been a thing before. Whatever. 24 packs of Ancient Prophecy. Let's see if we can actually get anything that I want here. Answer is probably no, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know what this sidebar is doing on here at the moment. That just looks ugly. I mean, at least I can get it to be the right screen size there, but yeah, I don't know why there's a toolbar there at this point. That's just bad. Anyway, let's flip some cards over and see what we can do, huh? Alright. Well, Sunny Pixie was something I'd be potentially looking at for Apprentice Magician, because it is a spellcaster tuner, right? But otherwise, yeah, not really super impressive. I don't actually remember what Core Reinforcement even does. Let me take a look. Special element of Koa'ki Meiru from the graveyard. Oh, right. It's like Worst Call for the Haunted, isn't it? Yeah. So we definitely don't need that one, that's for sure. Alrighty then. Moving on. Magic Cat Fishbowl Blaster. That's obviously good. We need that for later on. Fossil Dig would be good if we could get enough dinosaurs later. Otherwise, yeah, nothing really takes the fancy off of that. Yo! Dang! Alright. Ancient Fairy Dragon, let's go! Could be good! I mean, right now it's a 3k defense wall, at least. But, like, I wonder how eventually I'm going to be able to go with that. Yeah, Ghost Red one, too. How about that? Yeah, it's not a bad start. Alright, and also Flamvell Fire Dog is pretty good, too, right? I did want to place that counter, Rekindling. So, yeah, Flamvell Fire Dog is definitely, like, the rare that I want in this set, I think. Alright, next. More Blaster. We don't need any more Fishbowl Blaster, that's fine. Imperial Custom would be good to protect, like, the... what's his face? Call for Haunted and stuff like that, but... Fortune Ladies? Yeah, for Rekindling is dumb. Fairy Wind is good to get as well, for sure. So... Advanced Draw is super bad, by the way. You've got to, like, tribute a level 8 or higher monster that you tribute summoned or something. Yeah, it's terrible. What does this Koa'ki Meiru actually do again? So this one's level 5, so it's kind of ill, but Koa'ki Meiru will be destroyed by Battle of Card Effect. Can remove and play one from your graveyard instead. Meh. Not exactly what I want as an ultra rare, but you know, it's fine. I mean, I can't complain, right? I've already got Ancient Fairy Dragon. I can't really see a whole lot in this set that is, like, particularly astounding. Oh, we got a token, woo! It's a, I forgot the tokens come in this set here. Fortunately, light number 2, I think. Rekindling is fine. Yeah, nothing really fancy. There's the guy who you reveal the fiends and get stuff off of that. Yeah, $13 token. How about that? Nothing amazing in there. This is probably like the most underwhelmed I am for a set in a while. Actually, it's like I don't even really see what is good in this one outside of what we've already got. If you draw the core during your draw phase, reveal it to bleh. I mean, it's 2200 defense, I guess, is kind of decent, but like, ew. Oh god, that does not seem very good. Alright, what else can we get? Solidarity, okay. Also, one of the Blackwing here is meh. Yeah, I don't know. It's reasonable enough, I suppose, if we're going there. Yo, the Ancient Sacred Wyvern. Alright. I don't have a Light Tuner at the moment, though. Okay. Yeah, so it's not Light End Dragon. That was the one I was thinking of when I was talking about it before, as I kind of mentioned. Yeah, when your life points are higher, you gain attack equal to the difference. But it also goes the opposite way round, too. Yeah, I don't know at the moment if there is a good Light Tuner. Like, that Sunny Pixie thing is about the best I could think of. I mean, technically, you could use that with Chaos Sword. But, like, yeah, I don't know at the moment. But hey, it's another Synchro. It could be fun. Fairy Wind number 2, Curry Bon. We need more Fire Dog, I think, is the only thing I can even think that I want out of this set at the moment. There's Turbo Rocket. If we did get the Synchro, we could use that, but nah, not exactly that good. Fortune Lady Fire. I did get a couple of the light ones, so I suppose if you wanted to run Fortune Ladies, you would kind of need that one as well. Not that I see why you would, but then again, I guess I just don't know enough with the archetype. The X-Saber one was what I kind of was looking for, right? The Fall Troll, I think it is. That's a rare, and I've not picked up any of that at the moment. With not a lot left to go. There's the Joker Knight guy. Again, we did just pick up the like a lot of King's Queen Jack's Knight out of Yugi Sing, but like, why would you ever? It's not good enough. Lots of tokens though. Plenty of tokens that we can't use, but that's fine. Oh, second Fire Dog, that's good. Would not mind one more of those. We've got more than enough Rekindling at this point. Yeah, we got Shiny Black Sea too, which is fine. There's the Fire Dog. Okay. You know what? I think I've pretty much gotten everything I want out of this set. I honestly can't think of anything else that I would even need. Yeah, this is the one that I was thinking. This with Apprentice Magician, basically. It's not a good monster by itself. It's just the fact that it's a light spellcaster tuner. Is like you could use this with Apprentice Magician in order to get Synchro stuff out that way. It's not good, but it's a searchable light tuner, right? So it doesn't have to be light, obviously. It's just like it's a searchable tuner that that would work with something that I have. That's the only reason I even sort of took note of it. Yeah, nothing really amazing. It did get free Fortune Lady Light if we ever wanted to go down that route, I suppose. But, I mean, really, I guess we got what we needed out of here. We got the Ancient Fairy Dragon, we got the triple Flamvell Fire Dog and the Rekindling, and picked up the Ancient Sacred Wyvern, because why not? But otherwise, yeah, this went about how I expected it to. I did get the Fishbowl Blaster very quickly as well, so we got the main stuff that I want out of here, I guess. I know that I want, but, you know. There wasn't a lot in the first place that I could think of. Maybe I'm just not thinking of it correctly, though, but I'm very underwhelmed by this set. But I might just not be thinking of it right. And also the fact that I'm fairly locked in with what I wanted to play today. Well, I'd say that. That's a good question. I mean, is there any other quest that you could do? Oh, Stardust Dragon is awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. I love Stardust Dragon. I'm more than enough Fairy Wind, so that's fine. Okay, so Frostig. At least I got the playset of that. If I do end up needing to go down that sort of route later. So I usually do this afterwards. I like to consolidate the cards here. Yeah, at least it's not the soul mode. Oh god. Oh god. We did get Scary Moth. Only one of them, despite being the common, but we did get Scary Moth. So clearly this set has been blessed. One Solidarity. That's almost fitting in a way. One Solidarity, considering what the card is. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so I didn't get the Synchro that uses Turbo Rocket, but that's fine. I probably wasn't going to play it anyway. It is level 3, so it's kind of weird. Alright, let's just take a quick look at the couple I missed here. Yeah, that's really bad. We don't need to use that. May I introduce you to Negate Attack, basically? This card sent to the graveyard for a Synchro Summon of a Spellcaster type monster. I don't have any Spellcaster Synchros right now, right? The turn 1 spellcard from the graveyard to the top of the deck is kind of... I don't know. And then once per turn, add to excavate top card. If it's a quick card, add it to your hand, otherwise place it on the deck. I mean, it's nice that it's a light beast like 1800, but, you know, we don't really need it for that. So, I will put Ancient Fairy Dragon in the deck, obviously, and I guess I would put... I mean, I can't use Ancient Sacred Wyvern right now, but I'll probably put it in just to have it. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not using, like, any of the card... Oh my god, is it seriously gonna make me do that? Why is it gonna make me do that? I have not had to... I know I restarted my computer before, like, coming into the thing here, but I have not had to log in here again, like, ever, but whatever. It is fine. Yeah, maybe if I steal that one from Kib. Again, like, the Sony Pixie, if I wanted to play an Apprentice Magician engine, would be fine, but... So, I have two options as to what I want to play today. We did build Glad Beast stuff here, and I have refined it quite a bit. There's something I need to mention, actually. I am almost a dirty cheater, because I almost ended up taking the a pack of the gold series rather than the wild card last time. I was too busy in the fuck off. I just got like one of this before, so I was like, I got 2 gold series packs in a row. Are you serious? Like, it's a 4% chance or whatever. I didn't actually read it properly on stream. It was a wild card, not the pack itself. I have removed all the cards that I picked up from said pack beforehand, and instead taken Test Tiger as my wild card from the gold series. I actually didn't pull the Test Tiger in the second one, I pulled it in the first one, but I did lose out on Gold Sark and a few Monarchs and stuff like that, so, you know, a little bit of a shame there, but, you know, read the stuff properly. It was a wild card I was supposed to get, so I picked up this. So if I want to go down the Glad Beast route, this is the way that I'd be doing it today. But I'm actually not sure if I want to do this for this particular duel, or if I want to wait and try and get Emblem from the Hidden Arsenal set that comes up next, and then fit that in here. Because this won't be playing Synchros, right? At least not in the main deck. Also, thing to note, Kib has been a little sneaky. I say he's not been a little sneaky, Steve, but Kib's gotten a little sneaky with the stuff here, because his wheel was super rare, so he actually has a level 6 Synchro now. He's got Blackwing Armed Wing, which is actually really good for what he's doing right now. So that's something to watch out for. But the little sneaky man has managed to get a second Mirror Force out of Yugi's pack. I don't know if he's gonna play it, but he has 2 of these now, so watch out, you know. And it's kind of making me wonder. I'm not sure if at least in this form, if Bads is going to be the way to play around that. I do have the 2 My Bodies in the side, which I would definitely be putting in for it, and I should try and get another MST in the side deck here as well, which is probably going to be instead of Cyber Dragon, to be honest. But yeah, that is something that I need to look out for, is there's a second Mirror Force in play for him now. So, yeah. Anyway, how's the draft going? It's doing alright. We just did Ancient Prophecy. I did get the Ancient Fairy Dragon, so I'm gonna fit that in real quick. Otherwise, nothing too special on it, I don't think, but it's fine. I basically got what I needed to out of the set, I think. Ancient Fairy Dragon, and I suppose it's Ancient Sacred Wyvern, right? So we'll just do it that way around as well. Yeah, there's some more Flamvells to go with a Fire Dog as well. That's definitely going to be handy. So, like, okay, so this is one way round of going with it here. So if I was to play with this deck, we'd be going, like, 2 Bestiari, 2 Darius. I mean, Bestiari pops spell traps and is needed for Gyzaris. Darius brings up Darius lets you not be able to talk, apparently. He gets monsters back from the graveyard, like, so you can go into the contact fusions better. That's the main thing for it. A quest lets you... yeah, it sure is. A quest is cool because it lets you get cards back from, you know, the Glad Beast cards, specifically. Hopladipadoo gives you extra defense, which is fun. Yeah, it was the Ghost Red, too, to go with the Ghost tokens that we picked up. So there's that. 2 Laquari to give me a little bit more tap presence. The Murmilio so I can destroy monsters. Sam Knight because it's level 3 beast, and also because its effect is decent enough. Sekitor is a new one coming in for this because it can let me easily get Heraclinos out if I can, you know, bring the effect in. Hidden Tech Hedgeguard is also a thing here. Why do some of these have teeth? I have no idea. But here's a fun little tech, because I don't have Waboku, because that came from starter decks and stuff. Hedgeguard lets me block monster destruction for 1 battle. So I can, if I can set it up right, I can protect one of the Glad Beasts to actually let it get its effect off at the end of the turn. It does end of the battle phase. It does half the attack of the monster, but that's fine, honestly. If there's only one monster that can get over me with, you know, there's a reasonable chance I can pull that off. And it lets me proc the effects of the Glad Beast. I can also use this offensively, so I can just like ram into the monster, use the Hedge Guard on myself, so that I can keep the stuff alive and then trigger the effect personally. So that would be the thing. And free Rescue Cat is definitely needed in this particular build. Got free Rescue Cat, now 2 Test Tiger to go Cat, Tiger, Sam Knight, or just like Cat, double Sam Knight if we need to. And these guys can trigger a lot of useful effects off it here. So this will be a much faster version of the deck than we had before. Yeah. Major kitties. Even Sabertooth Kitty with a sword, because, you know. Then 2 Witch of the Black Forest. These are actually next on the chopping block, because space is getting ridiculous in this deck. So, yeah. Witch is coming on in here as to search for pretty much everything in the deck except Hoblimus and Hedgeguard, I suppose, but it's kind of whatever. Yeah, it's pretty much the best I've got that way. Although, again, these will be next on the chopping block, because space is getting crazy tight in this deck. Spell-wise, 2 Book of Moon, because I don't have a third one. Cold Wave coming on in here, because Kib's now got a lot of back row stuff that I need to worry about. This Icarus attack is there, there's double Mirror Force is a thing. Yeah, there's more than just that too. He's got the Book of Moon, potentially Imperial Order as well, that could shut down other stuff. If I bait him into using Order with Cold Wave, then I guess that's probably fine. Yeah, there's a lot to be worried about on his end as well now, so Cold Wave is coming on in, so I can try and ensure a play here. Dark Hole, Regeki, of course, are just the removal stuff as you'd expect. Graceful Pot of Greed and the draw stuff you'd expect. Heavy Storm is needed because mass removal. Like, again, there's a ton of spell and traps to worry about now, especially stuff like Black Whirlwind as well. Monster Reborn coming in from Yugi's pack instead of Premature Burial here, because Monster Reborn is just a better card, unless you've got Trunade, which we don't. So yeah, Monster Reborn is just better right now, and it is something I've been missing for quite a while, you know. MST, I've only got space for 1 straight away. I do have the other 2 in the side deck, but right now I only really have space to put 1 in the main deck, so it's kind of annoying. Painful Choice is busted as hell, especially in this deck, because we can get a ton of the Glad Beast set up in the graveyard for Darius to do his thing, so that's obviously really strong. And then trap-wise, we've just got the one Bottomless, because he's playing a lot of top-end special stuff now. Compulse is good, because he's got Synchros to go into. Dust Tornado is the second MST style thing here that doesn't lose to Imperial Order straight away. War Chariot, if I had more than 1, I'd play more than 1. It would probably go instead of Kunai Wood Chain over here. This thing is good for stopping, same sort of thing as Hedgeguard, for stopping 1 battle from going through. And then Mirror Force TT. They're just really good removal stuff, obviously, so mass stopping is fine. In the side deck, the one tuner that I'm going to play in this deck is Gale, because Gale gets over a lot of stuff. Suffers a little bit with Kalute being a thing, but Gale just kind of stops a lot of the high-end stuff from really beating over me, so that's obviously fine. Sirocco is the second hidden tech here. I'm not actually playing Blackwings, but Sirocco takes the attack power of every Blackwing on the field, not just mine. So, Kib playing Blackwing so heavily last time, there's like 0 chance that he doesn't play Blackwings this time round. But just in case, I don't want it main decked, because it could be dead if I do that. But Sirocco basically lets me union attack him with all of his own Blackwings and like do a humongous push for game off of that. So stupidly good card. Grand Moles come out of the main deck at this point because I don't have space. I need the Hedge Guard instead, I think, for this one. But it is still a really annoying card. I also don't have the Cyber Dragons in this one, so might be a little bit harder to play it, but it's still really good against the Synchro plays. So I think I still need one anyway. Tried Infected Virus because he's playing Blackwings, like, it makes obvious sense to at least have this around. But again, space is a little bit tight in the main deck. This will probably come in instead of a Witch if I need it in. 2 My Bodies, he's got Icarus attack at this point at 3, and he's now got 2 Mirror Force, so My Body is definitely something which we need a little bit more than before. 2 MST, so that gives us as much spell and trap destruction as I can here, pretty much. Not much else to really say for it. Black Horn of Heaven is good because he's got some inherent special summons coming in now. Blackwings mostly special summon themselves outside of Blizzard. And also this is really good against Synchros. So just like, yeah, it's great. Ryoku Field, because a lot of his stuff is targeting at this point. He's going to have Book of Moon, he's got all the stealing cards still. Yeah, Change of Heart, obviously all of that fun stuff, but Book of Moon comes in as like 5 targets for this thing at this point. So I think it's a decent side deck option, if nothing else. And then 7 tools and double trap stun. I would play triple trap stun if I didn't have 7 tools, but I like 7 tools just a little bit better overall than the trap stun, because I feel like this actually is harder to answer than, you know, because you could actually chain the second trap to trap stun, right? And it'd be a bit more annoying. Whereas here, yeah, like basically, if he had double Mirror Force down and I attacked, he went Mirror Force, I trap stun, he could Mirror Force again, and still get the effect off. Yeah, it's a bit of a waste of a thing. But if I 7 tools, then I get that attack through guaranteed, and I think that is just a little bit better overall. Side deck wise, I mean, side deck, extra deck wise, it's just the 2 Geysaris and Heraclinos, so the important bits here. These are the main cards that I picked up for Glads. Otherwise, nothing's really too fancy in here. A few of these I can't play, I've just gotten them in here because they were fancy. You know, like Trident Dragon, Cosmic Fortress Golga, these are just like good luck charms, really. Yeah, Ancient Fairy Dragon is in, and Sacred Wyvern, again, I can't play it, but I want to show it afterwards anyway, so... Looks like, is he dual wielding swords here? I just noticed that, like, that's pretty rad. Or is that just part of, that's probably like wing blades or something, but it looks like, they look like swords, and that's cool. Yeah, nothing really fancy in the extra deck here. So this is one way I could play. The other way that I am considering is this deck. They are wings, okay. And this deck I'm considering specifically because I found this card. And I honestly think this might be like a game breaker for just now. I don't have Junk Synchro here, so we'll just put the dragon and stuff in here as well. Yeah, this could honestly be a bit of a deal breaker. So the way around this one, this is pure dark, right? Because I picked up Dark Arm Dragon a couple of rounds ago from the Gold Series pack. So obviously I have an option there. But it's mostly on Dark Illusion. This card will stop his spell. It'll stop all the spells I mentioned before with Ryoku Field. But this will also stop Icarus attack if he targets a Dark Monster. Which, as you can notice, is almost the entire deck, right? And it's a counter trap. So this, I think, could actually be the quote-unquote format breaker for just now. He has a lot of stuff. This will also stop Gale, because it's spell trap or monster effect. So I can shut down, like, so much of the game with this one card. That honestly, this is really tempting for that alone. But let's go for the rest of it anyway. So we have Armageddon Knight. I did trade for this in the end. I picked up Dark Grepher, but Armageddon Knight is the better one at the moment. This gets searched off of Mystic Tomato. It dumps the Dark out of the deck, so that I can more easily go into Dark Arm Dragon potentially, or I can set up for the beginning of the end and get a massive draw off of that. So that's fine. 2 Gale in this deck because it's the best level 3 Dark Tuner that we have at the moment. Junk Synchron is decent too, but I don't have any targets for it in this deck. And Gale, as I've said before, lets you get over pretty big monsters too, so that's fine. The one breaker is more spell trap destruction. There's a decent bit of it floating around in here. CED, because I don't want both CED and BLS in this deck because I don't have enough real targets for them. But CED is just too good not to use, right? Just nukes everything. not much else to say. Triple Cyber Dragon for the special summon aspect and for the light target, really. Dark Armed is no real need to explain, but just in case you don't know, this guy's searchable by Witch of the Black Forest and is a non-once per turn disruption, so it's ridiculous. Harvest is my 4th light target, so I can at least try and get CED out, but it's also just good because it gets Dark Illusion back. And that's kind of important, right? If it gets destroyed in battle, then I just get Dark Illusion out of my grave, or Magic Drain, which is in the main deck, or Black Horn of Heaven, or Seven Tools of the Bandit. You know, there's options that I can get back with this thing, and it's just good, right? It's just generally a strong card for what we want here. 2 Krebs, search it off a Mystic Tomato, and it blocks damage here. Sangan for searching, Vanty's Fiend because he's playing Blackwings, a lot of them special summon themselves. This would be the killer hit at the end here. This with Dark Illusion in play could be really nasty. As for why I don't play Thunder Dragon, because it'll brick. From experience, it'll brick, and also because I don't really have discard synergy in this deck outside of like Graceful Charity. It's just not worth it. Cyber Dragon is the better card, so yeah. Then the 2 Witch for searching, again, this gets Dark Armed Dragon, not much more to say. A lot of the spells are pretty much the same here, there's still the 1 MST. The only difference in the spell count, I mean, apart from just being, like, minimal spells here, Beginning of the End is the big one, because if I can get a ton of Darks in the grave, like too many for Dark Armed Dragon, then I'll banish a bunch of them and draw from this. The one thing I'd kind of like to fit in the side deck here would be Escape from the Dark Dimension. You know, the Call of the Haunted for Banished Darks would be really good here, but I don't know how I'd fit that in right now. Plus, my biggest Dark can't even be special summoned, so I don't know if that's a thing. As far as the side deck, the traps go here, 1 Call of the Haunted, I mean, I'd like more, but I couldn't really fit more in this deck. Compulse, double Magic Drain, Dark Illusion, as I've said. Magic Drain is just good because it's got a ton of things for that. Do I need the 3rd one? Probably not, if I'm running like the Dark Illusion as well. Probably not, so that might get switched for Escape. And then yeah, the usual, there's a lot of the same like sort of traps there, because a lot of the core is fine, but Dark Illusion is the big difference here. Side deck wise, Soroko is same as before, these two same as before. I mean, maybe Grand Mole could come out, but like Cyber Dragon plus Grand Mole is still really destructive, so there is that. The 2 My Body, again, he's playing Icarus Attack at this point. I kind of need to side My Body if nothing else. Black Horn of Heaven, I mentioned, but just as a reiterate, it gets around a lot of the special summoning of like Bora and Gale, a lot of the inherent summon stuff. It can also stop a Synchro summon, so very strong card in that aspect. Bottomless is in the side because I couldn't fit it in the main, basically. I wanted the Magic Drains because it's got a lot of disgusting stuff that way. Dust Tornadoes in the side, same sort of reason. This gives me a... With Breaker replacing like the 3rd MST thing here, this basically gives me the same amount of spell trap destruction that I had in the Glad Beast deck, but with, you know, on a monster instead of the other bit. And then yeah, Magic Drain can probably come out. The trap, anti-trap stuff is fine here. And then we'll put Escape. Escape from the Dark Dimension is a super rare that I picked up in Phantom Darkness. That, yeah, will revive a banished Dark monster, which is going to happen a decent bit in this deck when you consider that Dark Armed Dragon banishes, Chaos Emperor Dragon banishes for summon, and Beginning of the End will do banishing stuff as well. It'll happen a decent bit, but I don't really want to main deck it because I don't know if I can rely on it right now. It's something to consider in a game 2-3 scenario. So I actually don't really know which one of these I want to play. I kind of want to play the Dark deck, to be honest. I think Dark Illusion is probably going to be the better initial tech here. So I think that actually is what I'm gonna go for. I think I'm actually gonna play this deck. And then next round, potentially go back and do the Glad stuff when I hopefully get 1 Air Balloon and be able to put the tuner in as well that I can rescue Cat. I think that seems a bit more reasonable. I really want to try this card out, to be honest. It's I think this is going to be the more powerful way around. Nice. So yeah, this one will be interesting because Mystic Tomato is something that's kind of fallen out of favor for a little bit here, but I think it's really quite good in this deck. It's being able to search Krebs, being able to search Armageddon Knight to pitch another Dart down, being able to get, like, Mystic Tomato, from Mystic Tomato it could get itself, it could get Gale, which is potentially really good too. Like, it just seems good in this deck. Plus, last time round he did fiddle around a little bit with Mystic Plasma Zone, which would be a pretty hefty backfire in this against this deck, right? So yeah, I don't know. I just think this would work out a bit better. Vanity's Fiend is just a massive blowout card if I can get it out though. Let's be real. I also briefly considered the one copy of Mask of Darkness that I have for this deck as well, but I think that's a little bit too slow. So since we have a tiny bit of time, I might as well go over the third deck that I was sort of building. That I was gonna take a brief look at is the Tribute Summon engine here. So because I got triple Marshmallow, right, which is just really fun. It's a really annoying card. The only problem is he's got Borer, so that's why I kind of ended up going, maybe I don't want to stick with it here.
G'day!
Alright, well, this was a set that existed.
It existed, yes.
I'm not sure what I think about this set, to be honest. I was going over the stuff and I was like, some of it's okay. I don't know. I'm pretty nonplussed by a lot of it, I think, is the main thing.
They're average. They're not really special cards. They're just cards that are there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to crash.
Oh, did it actually? Would it be
well,
funny?
that's what his. That was his. What?
Oh boy, here we go. Hey!
The art of Rochambeau.
AKA clip buttons at random and see what sticks.
Yep, pretty much. Well, not a whole lot to do but to set and then turn.
Okay. Right then. Ah, boy. You know what? That play seems so absolutely incredible that I'm gonna copy it. But I'm gonna put one more down as well. Go ahead.
Just in case, yeah. Well.
I mean, I start with one more card, it only makes sense that I put one more card down.
That may make sense. Well, I'll follow suit and put a T plus my own.
Okay.
Thrilling gameplay. I'm just gonna enter.
Okay then. Ooh. Well, I think things might actually get a little bit more interesting, at least on my side. Right, we're gonna MST the back row first.
I guess I can activate it then.
Okay. You want to bounce mine? Yeah. Or
Yeah,
yeah.
bounce the card back up.
Okay, two-hand it goes. That is a little bit irksome. Well, I guess she's just gonna go right back down. Go ahead.
So thrilling.
Yeah, it's a weird little game state at the moment. I don't really know what best to do with it.
All right. Well, if it's that important to get back on the field, let's see if it's important to take away.
That is fine.
Gee, it's like I've seen this card before.
Yeah, I know, right?
Good grief. Alright, how do you always get that card out on the field?
I know, right?
Alright, well, I am going to tribute it.
Okay.
To normal summon.
Right, okay. I will
get your witch search.
We're gonna go all in here. Yep.
Oh.
We're going straight for it.
3 dark monsters in the graveyard. Well, I can only imagine you have a certain card in your hand that's going to help you do that. Right. Battle phase. Cyber Dragon attacks?
Am I okay with that? Yeah, I think I am. I'll let it
go. Main 2, I will set 1 and let's go for broke.
Alright. Well, let's see how much you value it then. We're gonna go Dark Hole.
Flick.
I thought you might actually play that, because that gives you a target below the thingy, so... Alright, Breaker?
Breaker?
Breaker's gonna break. If the summon and everything's okay, I'm not even gonna bother.
Summon's fine.
I'm not gonna bother putting the counter on, because he'll get his counter. I'm gonna remove it to destroy the.
Right before you destroy it, then I'll activate it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. He can get set. Alright, I will set 1, and you are good to go.
Oh,
that's fine. I mean, it gets rid of the card if nothing else, so. It's not like I've lost my monster to it.
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Alright. Well, well, let's see if we can activate this.
Black Whirlwind is okay.
Black Whirlwind is okay. As long as it's sure. Oh, I probably know what card to have now, then. Alright, well, I'll normal summon this one.
Yep, that is fine.
So, Blackwing, search for a Blackwing monster.
Correct.
With less attack.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 1800 attack.
Yeah, so you can search anything but Sirocco in the deck at the moment.
Yeah. That's one thing. I think I need to have you in hand.
Cool. Okay, yeah.
Kalut. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, battle phase, I guess. I know it's that, but... I may have to go for broke. here.
Okay, I'm gonna compulse you back to hand.
Yeah.
So you have Shura Kalu. Okay.
Shura Kalut. Got that turn on that.
Alright, let's see then. Okay, we are going to flip summon you. Let's normal summon Zikrebons.
Sequebs.
Okay, now, do I want... How much do I... So it's 300 attack, or... Send the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard and see effects on that, okay. Yeah, you know what, I think I value that a little bit more in this situation. We're going to synchro these two for level 6.
Synchro Shenshon.
Yeah,
Oh,
to get Iron Chain Dragon out.
that's a big monster.
Yeah, so we can go battle phase, this will hit for 25. And send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard.
Mill 3, yep.
Not bad, not bad. Getting rid of Blizzard is pretty good here. You're running multiple Mistral, okay. Alright, go ahead. Getting Kalut does kind of complicate things a little bit here. This is gonna hurt, but I think I'm okay with it.
Well, I guess we'll normal summon this one.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess you'll be
That's okay?
getting. I guess you'll be getting Mistral back then, right?
Yep. So that's okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Do you have any more targets for Black Whirlwind?
Blackwing monsters add 1 to your deck hand. Yes. Pretty sure.
It is optional. You do not have to use it,
Yeah.
but I figured I'd ask anyway. Do you have any
Yeah.
more that are below 1300 here that you want to bring in?
I do, but that is a point I don't think I'm going to activate it.
Okay, that's fine.
Not this turn.
That's okay.
So that's a normal summon. How much do I care about that spot? Shoot.
Interesting that you've still got a choice here, given there's only one card I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's other things I have ideas in. Yeah, I'll have to go to battle phase, and I will have Blizzard attack the dragon.
Yep.
And then you'll activate Kalut's effect.
Yep. So that's 27 for this thing, so I will take 2. This goes to grave.
Until the end of this turn, yep. Alright. There'd be no way for me to stop at this point. I'm gonna have to end turn. I know what's gonna happen next.
So reduce the next battle damage you would take to 0. Okay, that's the main thing I need to keep in mind here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and special summon Dark Arm Dragon. because I have exactly 3 in the grave at the moment, because Iron Chain Dragons and Earth. So we have the 3.
Having exactly 3 dark monsters.
Yep.
So that doesn't. Okay. I hate to be anal about this, but because I know some people are going to ask about this, but like because you have 3 dark monsters and an Earth monster, technically, is that like counting like the Earth monster as well, or do you just have to have the 3 dark monsters and that's it?
No, you just have to have the 3 darks. I'm pretty much entirely sure on this one. I mean, I guess I can get corrected if it's wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is just you need X amount of darks and that's it. Yeah, as I'm being Chaos is saying, yeah, Dad doesn't care about non-darks.
Okay.
I figured as
that's
such, but yeah.
That's what I thought, but like I just hate to be that person, be like, all right, I know somebody's going to be
yeah.
ask this question.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use this effect. We'll banish, I guess I should probably... Is there even an effect? You'd have help. No, because you've got Shurip or something. There's nothing you could have that would do it, so I might as well just banish them all at once then. Technically its effect activates 3 times because it's not once per turn, but banish 1 dark, destroy 1 card on the field. So, is it on the field? Or yeah. So we'll destroy all 3, because I banished 3 times. And then keeping stuff in mind here, the next battle damage that you would take is 0. So that basically just means I need to summon something else that will take the hit for me.
Yep.
That is tempting. What would I actually even do with that? Probably nothing. Alright, so we'll summon Sangan. Because that can reduce the battle damage to that'll be the one that gets hit by Mistral. Because yeah, it's not optional, it is just the next one. So we'll go battle phase, we'll attack with the Sangan, that one gets cut to 0. And then we'll hit with Dark Arm for 28. Go ahead.
Oh, hum. Oh, that's not a bad one.
Oh, if cards which need a specific graveyard will have a wording like "and no other monster / cards." Okay.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured, but like I hate to be that. I just want to be.
It's fine. It's a good question to ask because that would have affected things a lot here.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to make this.
I didn't quite want you to see that first, but okay. Didn't quite want to see it before it got triggered, but oh well.
Target's a dark monster. Well, that's fine.
This is the whole reason I'm playing this deck, by the way, because this card outs like almost everything that you've got at the moment.
I mean, that is, yeah. I mean, it's fair. All right. Well, that'll face. I guess Shura can attack Sangan.
Yep, I will take the 800.
Or Stangan, as some people want to call him.
I mean, I would assume there's no Kalut because otherwise you would hit the other guy. But, yeah. Alright, your effect is optional, mine is mandatory, so yours is Chain Link 2, you need to go first.
So I need to go first, alright. You can stop summon, yep.
Yeah, the fact that it's an optional effect is why you need to...
So it doesn't matter if it's attack or defense then?
Nope, alright. It can be either. Luckily it's effect negated though, so if you did get Gale for whatever reason, you wouldn't be able to hardline power.
Yeah.
So that's lucky for me. I know I wouldn't actually let you run over it anyway, because you can't do it in battle phase, but still, the effect is permanent, so... alright, and now I will get my Sangan.
I'll still get Gale.
Yeah. And with Sangan, I'm actually going to take my own Gale.
Your own Gale. Gee, I wonder why you have him.
It's a good card, that's why.
I mean, it is. Actually, at that point, I don't think I can win, because you activate your Dark Arm Dragon to banish their Dark card, then destroy a monster. You would summon Gale to run over the one monster, and then Dark Arm Dragon would destroy it. So yeah, I'm not wasting time with that.
Yeah, that's fair. I can understand that. It's yeah, Dark Arm Dragon is pretty strong.
Alright, that's gonna change things up a bit here.
Yeah, I can imagine it would. As Cell would say, I'd be disappointed if it didn't.
Oh,
Alrighty then.
all right.
Let's see how round 2 goes. Ooh. Well, round 2 is starting off with a good old pot of greed. That can't go wrong with that.
Meh.
Okay. Well, let's just do that, and you are good to go.
Alrighty. Well, first things first.
Ah, the fun times. Got him.
All the more interesting. Alright. Well, now I know that's not there. I can special summon.
Yep. I think when we get a couple more Blackwing stuff, so that Cyber Dragon might end up getting phased out of here, just because you'll end up having more synergy cards with it. But right now, it's still pretty dang good.
I mean, it's still pretty good. I can summon it without any tributes and such, so it's still pretty solid.
Yeah.
And if I want to run Chaos Stork again, it's one of the few light monsters I can use.
Correct, yep.
Alright, well, now I'm going to activate this.
Yep, it's fine. Unfortunate, but fine.
And I know a summon.
Oh boy, yeah, okay. Yeah, as Lavitar is saying, cards go brrr. Yep, there's Kalut.
Bird. Alright.
Cards go bird.
Bird. Bird. Alright, so this effect has to be by destroying an opponent's monster. So
Yep.
Blackwing the Shura will attack first.
That's fine. It is Sangan, so...
Every time. At least it's not a witch.
At least it's Sangan and not Witch this time.
Oh, I'm first. Right.
You are, yeah.
So, Vinyard will attack. Next turn. guess it wouldn't matter if you're out then.
Blizzard cannot be special summoned.
Oh yeah. Reading cards, people. That's why we do
Fine.
this.
That's fine. I mean, that's just I was being matter of fact about it because it's like, yeah,
Nope.
he can't be special summoned.
Nope, nope. Well, then I guess it does matter. So then I guess you go out there.
That's fine. Yep.
At least I get to shuffle it. Now I'm shuffling again just to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in case anyone's trying to say, oh, you're going to top draw that card again.
I will laugh if you do, though.
Alright, Saber
Yeah.
Dragon folks.
I will take the 21.
Alright, main 2.
Let's see the Synchro shotgun.
But which one?
Yeah, which one indeed? Yeah, Synchro what?
Well, I see no reason not to show him off, so Synchro Sensho, the tuner, and it has to be Cyber Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Has to be Cyber Dragon because it's no level 6. But
No level 6, he says. Yo! Ancient Fairy Dragon, nice, okay.
now it's summoned on main phase 2, so it can't use its special effects, especially summoning a level 4 a lower monster.
Correct.
Because you cannot connect to battle phase, but I already did, so I can't do that.
Yep.
So I will simply set the one and go.
Okay. Anything on standby?
No.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be scary, but I think I need to try. I'm gonna Regeki.
Fucker.
Okay.
Hey, Brownie, we're back. It's round 2. Sorry now.
Okay, I know you have Colute in hand. That's about all. I mean, Colute on one card. I'm gonna normal summon Crabs. And we're gonna go battle, assuming that's okay? And
Yeah.
attack. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Well, fun thing about having multiple Cyber Dragons,
Mm-hmm.
on his
Fine.
summon,
Oh, boy.
your Krebon goes back.
Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Okay.
Alright. So now we normal summon.
Normal summon
Colute.
Colute, yeah.
So one Blackwing monster with less attack, so it still has to be
yeah.
less attack.
21, 37. Okay, I'm not quite dead, but...
So it's only some options, but I think you're the best option.
Okay, Blizzard time. Right. That's fair.
Alright, so this isn't death yet.
No, but it's pretty close.
So battle phase, Colute bolts.
And I will have to take both. I'm assuming there's no Colute on the Colute here to get more damage out.
If there was, that'd be hilarious, but no.
It is possible after all.
It is possible. I mean, it is a Blackwing monster, I guess. Alright, I'll set that one down and turn.
Okay. Yeah, this is scary. So I know Blizzard is the only card you've got in hand. Okay, I'm gonna normal summon Harvest.
Harvest. Yep.
We're gonna go battle phase. I'm going to attack the Kuwait.
Is that game then?
It's annoying, but I wouldn't exactly call it game yet. I'm gonna play Monster Reborn. I'm gonna take your Wyvern and put it in defense.
Oh. Oh.
We're gonna set one and good to go.
Oh.
Yeah, Yugi's pack put it as a rare, so
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm a steal your boy.
I'm gonna steal your
this
point
is
the
this
first
is
time.
where you probably wish you had that clue in hand now.
Alright, well, normal summon Blizzard.
Yep.
Do I have any here? Oh, I do actually.
Yeah, you've got what? Sure, in there, right?
Yeah, I got Shura and Mistral.
Yeah. You've also got a black whirlwind trigger if you want it as well. Both effects are optional here, so you do have the choice as to which one you put where. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I will special summon from the graveyard. Shut up, phone. I don't care right now. I think Shura is the better option.
Yep.
And then Blackwing monster deck with less attacks. Has to be less attack, not equal.
Yeah. Thank God for that, because he's busted enough as it is. Yeah, Mistral, it's fine.
Yep.
Now, since I know you play it, it's like, yeah, I can ask you if you want it at this point.
Yep. Synchro has to be equal. So
Yep. So,
not that much.
5, 6, or 7.
That's annoying, and I can't choose. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, I will put Kalute to defense mode.
Okay.
Don't know.
So just so I'm aware here as well, your hand at the moment is that Mistral and one card I don't know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you remember I grabbed Mistral because of Blizzard.
Yeah, because of the whirlwind from that.
Well, because of Blizzard I got Shura, but because don't summon Blackwing, Black Whirlwind, yeah.
Yeah,
Blah, blah,
Black
blah.
Whirlwind got Mistral. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed their 3000 defense was such a pain in the ass to get through?
Yeah, of all things. That's why I had him in defense
Okay.
mode on my turn.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna set one, and you are good to go.
No special summon.
No, I don't really see a need to special summon this time around. It's a bit hard to special summon when you've not got a lot of cards in hand anyway, you know.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's a good draw.
I'm gonna try and show tribute.
I knew you had it!
This is too good an opportunity not to TT.
I knew it. Do I still get the effect of Black Whirlwind?
I think so. Yeah, because it wasn't, the summon wasn't negated. So yeah,
It's a monster is summoned. Okay, so I still get my search then.
you do still get the search. I think it drops because it loses the thing. Hang on, let me just double check before you go in the deck then, because I think I can probably look this up in from the thingy in what's his face and I mean, if control switches, you still get it. So the effect of Black Whirlwind starts a chain. If an effect is changed so that the summoned Blackwing monster is no longer faceable on the field, the effect of Whirlwind resolves. You cannot add a monster to your hand. Okay.
So I can't.
Oh yeah, it's actually literally looking up Black Whirlwind in the collection. It's literally the first ruling that comes up on there. The effect of Black Whirlwind starts a chain. If an effect is changed so that the summoned Blackwing monster is no longer face up on the field when the effect of Whirlwind resolves, you cannot add a monster to your hand.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, that was a good side effect at least. I wasn't actually planning on that, but you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's still good to know.
All right.
Brownie's like, yes, you can. And then after we mention that, I got it, I do.
Right, okay, well, we're going to play the Crab Spat down.
Oh, you still have crabs. Okay.
You bounced it to hand, I think, and that was...
Yeah. I just didn't know you got rid of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's actually not in the graveyard at the moment. Alright, Battle Phase, Crabs is going to hit. And you're good to go.
Oh, Well, you're a good one to have.
Yep, that is fine. So once again, the same two triggers here. I'm not going to TT this time because I don't have another one. So
if you had another one in hand, I would be a bit bitter.
That'd be funny. I'm not gonna lie.
It'd be funny, but I'd be bitter.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so a little 4 or less from the graveyard. Well, I think you're still the best option.
Okay, yep.
And then Blackwing Whirlwind. Let's do this again. 1300 or less attack. Which means only... Well, only you, I'd say, but like, shit, no!
Okay.
Get back in the deck.
Oh, did you just mill MST by accident?
I banished it instead.
Oh, banished it, yeah,
I was trying to click out of it, but like, it just got banished instead. So.
That's fine.
That's silly. Alright. Battle phase. Blizzard will try to attack.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I'll have to enter on that.
Alright, you ready to witness a force not seen for thousands of years? I'm gonna normal summon Blackwing Soroka the Dawn.
Interesting.
Blackwing Soroka the Dawn can take the attack power of all Blackwings on the field, not just on my side. So I'm going to use his effect, and I'm going to union every single Blackwing that's on the field into himself.
So
That's
what
going
is
to make
that
this
now?
33-51.
Wow.
Yep. Battle phase.
What's
He's
the
gonna hit.
turn?
He's gonna hit Blizzard because he's the only thing that can attack. So
51. So 1300. That's
this will be
3800.
38. Yeah.
Oof.
Main 2. I am gonna set 1 card, and you are good to go.
Ah.
This is the one thing I wish Gage actually fucking did during the progression series here, because he could have played his own Sirocco and could have actually been doing a ton to Simo's board with that.
Ah. All right. Alright, well, now I can put you in attack mode.
Yep. So at this point, is it 2 Mistrals that I know you've got in hand at this stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you are playing the full playset.
Well, maybe. We'll find out. I'm going to activate.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna flip this guy down,
Target,
right?
yeah, Torco will place down.
Okay.
I'm going to normal summon.
Oh, you had a Kalute in hand. Ooh. Okay.
Yep. So Blackwing, Black Whirlwind activates.
Yep. So you can get Gale or something out here, right?
Yep.
You got, yeah, you've still got Gale in deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Okay, yeah, so Gale comes in.
Well, if you have Mirror Force, you have Mirror Force. Battle phase, sure, I will attack.
I am Mirror Force. I'm sorry. Oh, man.
I knew it.
So my other card was called for Haunted. So I did have a monster next turn regardless. My next card would have been Dark Arm, which I actually had exactly 3 so long as this guy didn't go in grave. Or if I just play Call of Haunted and get 1 out, I'd have had exactly 3 in grave I could have brought out.
Yep.
Oh, the tech worked. That's all I can say of it. The tech worked. I actually have cut Cyber Dragon out of this deck completely and sided 2 of this guy instead. Because I was like, if you're gonna leave a bunch of Blackwings in play, then this thing just hoses that option, right? So
That is a good draw.
So yeah, this deck is different because I wanted to try the Dark Arm. Really, we didn't actually get to see the reason why I actually wanted to play this deck though, because you MST'd the only one that I drew, which was obviously the Dark Illusion. So the key thing about this card, it's not target 1 either. This will work against Icarus attack if you hit a dart monster. It's when a spell trap or monster targets any dart monster on the field, negate the activation of the card and destroy it. So with you having Book of Moon as well now, it's like you've got Book of Moon, 2 of those, Change of Heart, Brain Control, Snatch Steal, as well as the Icarus attack that it can hit. And Gale as well, actually, because if you use Gale's effect to halve my attack power, it's a monster effect that targets. So I was like, this card actually hoses like over half of your main like attack options and whatnot, your effect options. It hoses Compulse as well. So I was like, this actually just outright decimates so many of the cards that you play. I've got to try it, right? So my goal was like, okay, let's see what I can do to build a dark, like fully dark focused deck here then. Dark Arm Dragon obviously is a big help for that, just to give a bomb condition for it. CED is here mostly because I only have 4 lights because Cyber Dragon plus the Harvest. I was like, I don't really want to play both Chaos cards because I might not be able to use them, but CED's the dark one, so I can use Dark Illusion to protect it from Book of Moon or something when you if you play it on summon. So I can still protect it from that. I think, yeah, you can't protect it from Black Horn of Heaven though, so there's that. I sided in One Horn, I sided in the Dust Tornado as well. I forget what I think it was Magic Drains that I took out. Yeah, because I don't have those in main deck at this point. I had 2 Magic Drain originally, but I sided those, so yeah, otherwise it was Sirocco was really the key thing. I was looking through the effects and I was going, this thing works on all Blackwing monsters on the field, not just mine. So if I summon this, like, as a thing, it's like, I cut the, it's not cut Cyber Dragons out of this one, I cut the Cyber Dragons out of the Glad Beast deck to put these in the side. But I didn't feel quite confident enough in the Glad Beast deck this round to actually deal with that, so I was like,
so this deck was purely made to counter my own Blackwing deck.
Well, it's as much to counter the fact that you have like 10 targeting effects at this point, and I was just like, we have a card that beats that, so why not try and use it?
Why would you have Blackwing Sirocco in the first place?
Well, that's a side deck. Again, it's not the main deck option there. It's a side deck choice if you did end up sticking with the Blackwings.
Yep, Dust made a comeback.
It's 2 slots in the side deck. That's what side decks are for, you know. Brownie's just gone, fuck you and your burp.
It still feels like this deck was made specifically to counter a Blackwing deck. Funny enough.
I mean, a Blackwing deck
that's not even me trying to be bitter. That's like, that's a fact. Like, this counters almost everything I have in my deck in the first place. Granted, a lot of it is in my Magic targeting. So that's one card that does that. But still, this is a lot that was countering a lot of things I was using.
Tribe was also side decked in because again, it's not really, it doesn't really fit the theme to begin with, but again, if everything's going to be one type, it's the same as when the Gravekeepers and stuff were the main decks. Like, if everything's going to be one type of monster, then I might as well, you know, have it around. But yeah, it's mostly for Dark Illusion now. Anyhow, yeah.
And now you see, Brownie, that Battle of the Elements wouldn't have done a damn thing.
Not this time round. I did see you attempted to play stuff like either that or Gozen Match, I think, was the other one that I saw you hovering over before, that each player can only control one attribute at a time. That wasn't, again, it's not really the reason to play this one, but like, it does help, obviously, when you are only playing one attribute, but yeah, that wasn't really the reason for it. Again, really, the sole reason for this was Dark Illusion was such a good answer to, like, almost everything that you were doing that I figured I have to try and use it, right? It's you don't get a poke on force changes and stuff if you don't try and actually like make a change happen, right? You don't get to force a response unless you actually make an effort to. So, you know, especially Mr. I have 2 Mirror Forces now. Don't think I didn't see that in your thing. You didn't even play the second one, did you? I understand, but don't think I didn't see that.
Well, that's one thing that needs to be fixed. Actually, you still need to fix that pack still.
Yeah, did you not put the Blackwing Synchro in as well then? Or...
No, I don't have it.
Damn. Because I know you wildcarded into that, the Armed Wing, right? So... I was like, okay, you actually have a level 6 now that you can run, so I've got to be a little bit more careful around Blizzard. But, Anyway,
I completely forgot I had that. So it shows that it's been a long time since we dueled. So I don't remember what I have.
A whole week.
I mean, a whole week, but like, what have I been doing the past week? I've been away. I've been out of town. I went for a drive for 8 hours to go somewhere. There's been a lot of happening.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I made this deck on like Wednesday. You know, like didn't really touch it much when Monster Hunter came out, basically. So, so I didn't actually get to show you that. Oh, don't do the replay, you fool. That's not what I want to do. I didn't actually show you the thing beforehand. I also picked up an Ancient Fairy Dragon. So that was kind of neat. Then the other one I put in the deck again, just as a show it off thing. I got Ancient Sacred Wyvern as well, but I don't really have any way of summoning it right now, and it wouldn't have been particularly good here anyway. Takes a light tuner specifically. I know of like 2 of those right now, and neither of them are particularly great. Whitestone of Legends Turbo, let's go! But, and your Hainwater, I guess. But yeah, so it's not very good at the moment, really. It'd be great if I had like a lot of life points and thing, but that's not usually how I play anyway. So whatever. But it was an ultra. I thought it was cool, so I was gonna show it off, but I took too long. Sorry. And then yeah, I'm actually not particularly impressed with a lot of the stuff in here. I don't even think I got much that was worth speaking on too highly. I did get 3 of the Flamvell Fire Dogs, so that, and Rekindling, so that could be good later. That card seems actually kind of strong. There was 1 copy of Solidarity that I thought you might end up playing, since you're playing basically all the same type of monster. It's the continuous spell. If you've got only one type of monster on the field, then all monsters of that type get 800 attack. So I thought, you might play that if you get it.
Which one is this?
Solidarity. It's got the Ojamas on it.
Oh, I don't think I got that one.
Oh well. And actually looking at it, the only other than the Ghost Rare Ancient Fairy Dragon, the only other holo I even got, like, was that, the Wyvern, and then Koa'ki Meiru Gulungulate, by the looks of it, the zombie one. Those are the only holos I even got. Like, yeah, they're all ultras, so that's kind of fun, but like, I didn't even get any super rares in this set. So like, the packs were kind of terrible. Yeah. So the packs were kind of bad, but I also just thought this set was pretty bad in general, to be honest. I got about everything that I wanted out of it. The Triple Fire Dog, the Rekindling. I got the Sprite Wind, I think it's, or Fairy Wind, I think it's called. Yeah, the one that destroys like face-up spell traps and does damage to both players, equal to like how many's there. Fossil Dig was a common that's like better rota for dinosaurs, so that was kind of cool, but probably not needed for a while. Fishball Blaster is great. It was a common, so I picked up one of them. Otherwise, yeah, not really much that I can even think of being worth it. What's this Battle Royale? This one. Both players set monster controls, they only each control. Oh, okay, right. That's a normal trap, kind of like a normal trap version of Ghost Match then. Okay. Oh, how many ghost tokens did you get? Just out of interest.
Ghost tokens.
I didn't even realize that you could get tokens in this set.
But, yeah, getting tokens in this one, I thought it was super freaking weird, but I got a total of 6 of them.
Oh, you got one more than I did then.
Well, as for pulls from me, you saw my own Ghost Rare, the Fairy Dragon, so yay, he's the Ghost Rare. The rares that I pulled were not as fantastic. I didn't get the 3rd Blackwing card, the one that's what apparently is ultra rare.
Oh, Vayu, the Emblem of Honor or something, right?
Vayu, yeah, Vayu.
Yeah. I guess since you did get Armed Wing from the wild card, that would have been okay. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest, if I'm being completely real with it here, because I just don't really see how it's like that good. But that might just be me not really understanding the error well enough. But like, I think because you can't synchro with it whilst it's on the field. It has to be in the graveyard to do that. So
yeah,
you've got to somehow get it in the grave, and then you've got to get the Sirocco in the grave as well, because you have to special summon a Blackwing synchro with it. So you would have to then be using Armed Wing right now, right? To get to 6. Like,
Yeah.
you need Sirocco 1+5 to get to Armed Wing as a 6. I just don't see it. I don't see it being that good.
If I run 5 Sirocco, maybe.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you-
only have, or if I run 3 Sirocco, I should say, maybe. But with only 1, it kind of fizzles out.
Oh yeah, that's even worse of it. Yeah.
Say 5 for like 3, but 1.
Yeah.
Just 1. Aside from that, though, I was very tempted to keep playing my Earthbound Immortal because I pulled off Ancient Forest, I pulled off the Minefield Driller, and Revival of the Immortals, which,
Oh, wow,
you know,
okay.
revives the Earthbound Immortal monster.
Right. Okay.
Which,
What was
so, like, I was tempted to run that, but
what was the minefield one you mentioned?
Minefield Driller, it is a monster.
Oh, it's
When
a
this
monster.
card face up, you control, leaves the field, and is still in your possession. Target 1 field spell card in your graveyard, add that target to your hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Right.
So, like, if I put Minefield on the field, it's on the field, I can compulse it back in the hand, it's still in my possession when it leaves, so I can get a field card back in the hand.
Yeah.
And Ancient Forest is the other field card, which is when you activate it, change any defensive position monsters to base of attack. Flip effects cannot activate. If a monster attacks, destroy it at the end of the turn. At the end of its turn's battle phase. Which, it's not the greatest field spell, but it's still a field spell, which could run into a lot of interesting situations if I tried it out. I drew Fortune Ladies, at least.
Yeah, I got triple light and 1 fire. The other ones are in the next main set that we open. All
Yeah.
4 of them.
1 Just a Lord, Saber Slash, which I was like, I don't want to run the X-Sabers, I don't want to run those, but it gave me Saber Slash. You fucker!
There was one that was at a rare slot that I didn't get that's supposed to be pretty good. I think it's Fall Troll, is it? Did you get any of that X-Saber? Double. Oh no, it's not Fall Troll. Full Helm Knight. That's the
Full
one.
Helm Knight. Yeah, I got 1 of him.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get any of those, which seems a bit of a shame because he actually seems kind of good. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Aside from that, I pulled off Arcana Knight, which I thought
Yeah.
was pretty fun. So yeah, I can run that now.
Yeah.
And 1 copy of Kuribun.
Aw, I got 2, I think. that's so. It's a cute card. That's the best I can say for it.
Yeah, it's cute. That's
It's
all.
very cute. Yeah, where is it? Kuribun. Oh no, never mind. I got fucking 5 of that thing. It's not that cute. Yeah, like I said, I was pretty unimpressed by a lot of the pulls out of this one. But I mean, it is what it is. And honestly, I didn't really see a lot in the set that I liked in the first place. I think I got most of what I actually wanted. So, like, I can't really complain, you know, but I just don't think the set's very good, to be honest. Like, it happens.
No.
Not every set's going to be good. There are some good cards in here, but...
Not enough to really run with it.
yeah. The Flamvell, on the other hand, though, Fire Dog, is going to be pretty cool to try and work around. Because if he kills something in battle, he gets to, like, I think he reses a... Let me double check. I think he reses a 200 or less defense fire monster from your graveyard. Is the thing with
But
that.
summon
so...
1 fire, except from your deck.
Oh, it's from the deck. It's not a res. Okay, well that's even better, to be honest. Yeah, this card's legit. Like, Flamevell Fire Dog is super good. That with Rekindling is... yeah, that's a really fucking strong card. So...
When you have more fire monsters that have 200 defense.
which we will when we open the next set, interesting segue, to go into Hidden Arsenal, because there's quite a few Flamevell in there. They're not stupidly good, most of them. Dragon's pretty nice, but, like, doesn't fit the theme. But yeah, there's actually some more monsters that it could be compatible with in there, including a tuner, maybe. At least there's at one point there's a level 4 tuner for them, according to Chaos, so, yeah. Would never be a full deck engine, but it would be, like, a secondary sort of, mark for it, right? Yeah, Fire Dog plus Magician or something. Basically, it's its own little searching, because that gets you into a level 8 Synchro. So...
Yeah.
And then you can Rekindling and do it all over again. So yeah, there's a little engine there which will be good if we can get enough of the other guy.
So looking back at the conversation, I was supposed to open 1 champion pack 7.
Yeah, you and that, and then you had the 3, because you got it on the wheel as well. So you'd be opening for champion pack 7, not tournament pack. Yeah.
champion, not
Yeah.
to a tournament. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I got that on the wheel?
You roll Tony Pat times 3 on that wheel too. That's where you got last will from and like the Wall of Illusions.
Okay. Alright, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I watched it back over and I saw you type in the chat too. It was Tony Pat 7. I was like, oh no, that's the wrong one. I was like, oh god. It's fine.
This is why we pay attention.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Wall of Illusion technically was on the field, but didn't actually do anything, if I remember rightly. I think I killed it before it actually got to bounce any card. I mean, it really doesn't matter in the end, but yeah. So you'll have 4 packs of that to open instead of your 20 pack 7 cards.
Yep. Alright. Well, I still need the wheel anyway, because I think I took a trade last time.
You did? I forget what you traded for, but yeah, let me go get that real quick.
I know I traded one for Imperial Order.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, actually, that was...
Oh wait, that was 2 packs ago.
Yeah,
so
that was 2 packs ago. That's why I was like, hang on a sec. I'm still gonna give it. Still gonna give it to you anyway. But yeah, you actually don't have to take it here. Alright, Practice version 2. I've got to make sure I get the right one here because I've been working on the Hidden Arsenal one as well. Yeah, so we both have the choice as to whether or not we want to actually take the wheel here. So let's quickly then go over what the actual packs are here. I'll open up my rules stuff whilst I'm here.
Yep.
Because I know Retro Pack 2 is the Tawny one for this one, because I've been waiting for this pack.
Retro 2, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll open one of those guaranteed. I'll get the 2. And then...
Oh hey, someone gets me a sub.
Hey!
Thanks!
Good stuff.
I didn't realize that because I just typed in, it's like, wait, what's that start? Oh, 1 month subscriber.
Nice. Alright, we are still in 2009 for the promo and the Gold Series. And the structure deck is Warrior's Strike. Which I have no idea what's in that one other than her warrior cards.
Gee, I wonder.
Let's go take a look.
I guess I need to open the gold packs first before I spin this wheel, since that was supposed to be before this wheel happened anyway.
Yeah, I'd open the champion packs first, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the 2 retro packs first, so I can see whether or not I need to trade for particular stuff out of it.
We're opening 1 retro pack?
Yeah, you've got 1 retro pack 2. I've got the 2 to open because that's like winning the round.
Yeah,
and then then I'm gonna decide whether or not I need to spin the wheel. Because, yeah, this is where Book of Moon is a common. Spoilers. So, this one's important. We need this. We need this one to work out. So I may end up taking the trade for a 3rd Book of Moon if I don't get it in the pack. So I'm gonna open the packs before I do the wheel just to see that way.
Alright, so champion pack, then we open the retro pack, then we do the wheel / trade in if you wanted to, and then Hidden Arsenal.
And then Hidden Arsenal, yeah, if you're okay with doing the 2nd set just now. To get
so Hidden Arsenal is going to be a set by itself then, huh?
Yeah, we will actually do a duel after this one because there's enough cards in it to make it worthwhile, unless you really don't want to play again.
Well, no, I want to play again, I'm just making sure we have time for this.
Yeah. We're only opening 15 of this one, because this is a smaller set compared to the other Hidden Arsenals. There are
so we're only opening... how many?
15. There are only 30... There are only 30 total different cards in there, 15 secrets and 15 supers. So we'll only open the 15 of this one. All the other ones are going to be full sets because they're like 60 card ones. So it's the same size as the GX early ones. But yeah, this one there's only 30 cards in it, so we should probably
fair enough. Yeah.
Just taking a look a little bit at the structure deck here, seeing what's there. Mind Control is an interesting one, actually. I had a chance at that from the Wildcard Gold Series, actually, but I took something else which will be more interesting for probably the next set.
Will be interesting to see.
Yeah. So.
Alright, so after we open the packs and do our duels, then we'll perhaps mention what we're going to do with all those supers and secrets.
Yeah, we'll get to that once we've actually opened the set and done the game, I think.
Alright. Alright.
Alrighty then, so I suppose we can get into our next thing with it here then. Yeah, Hidden Arsenal. See if there are any hidden gems in there, which technically there are, but good luck, buddy. Let's see if we can get what we want out of it.
Alright, good luck, good duel.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so the next best monster is the dragon. Yeah, the tuna. That's what I figured. Yeah, the Flamvells are not particularly good. However, we can get to that as we go. So, as I said, the first thing that I need to do here is open 2 packs of the Retro Pack 2, because that is the next actual little set here to do. I'm gonna close this one off real quick. Only the 2 packs at the moment, because I'm not gonna decide whether or not I'm spinning the wheel until I know what I get out of here. Because I will be taking a trade if I need to get Book of Moon. I have some other things I could think about getting as well. I have 2 super rare polymerizations to trade in, so I have other things I can think on. But I need to open these 2 packs first and see what we get. There are some stupidly strong cards in here. This is all, like, I think it's the Labyrinth of Nightmare through, like, Pharaonic Guardian. Maybe some other ones early in as well. This pack didn't really have... Oh, no, technically, never fucking mind. It had Torrential Tribute. Okay. I was gonna say, this pack had none of it, but... Because Gearfried is whatever. I mean, I have Butterfly Dagger Elma. Technically, I could do a little bit of that, but I don't have Exodia, Pulse, so whatever. Second Torrential Tribute is something indeed. Yeah, it's a fucking common in here, dude. It is a goddamn common. Alright, pack 2, let's see what we can get. Second Gearfried. Yata is here, though. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I didn't miss it this time. Okay, I'm taking the trade because I need Book of Moon. But I didn't miss it this time. I did not miss it this time. Common card. We freaking pulled it. Okay. Just to give you an example of some of the other stuff that we could have gotten out of here. N.I. Parshiv is a rare. Crossout is a common. That's one that could have been, like, I've got 1 already, but, like, a second knock wouldn't necessarily be too bad. Some of the other stuff, Card of Safe Return was a common in here. A little bit of a shame I didn't get that, but oh well. Don Zalug is a rare, there's Book of Moon. That's about the best ones I remember being in here. Reckless is good, but I already have a playset. Gillosaurus, yeah, Morphine Job is in here as well, as a rare. Yeah, Gillosaurus I think was fine. I didn't actually have a playset of that yet. And then, well, this guy's an Ultra, so it's kind of whatever. Kaiku was in here, Azura Priest was in here, both as commons. So we could have had some other stuff with it too, but yeah. Shit, I wasn't expected to take the trade in. I don't know what I'm actually taking. Other than Book of Moon, I actually don't really have any ideas right now as to what I want. Because yeah, I need Book of Moon to get the 3rd copy of that so I can put that into the Glad Beast deck. I have 2 supers that I can trade in, which I probably should do considering we're going to get a lot more out of Hidden Arsenal here. But I actually have no idea what I want for those. Because I didn't really think this was going to happen, I'm not going to lie. I haven't played this game much in the recent weeks and whatnot, so I don't necessarily have a solid, like, shout on this one. I mean, I could just take the wheel and then trade later when I know more of what I want. Because it will take a fair while going through, like, the sets and finding supers that I want. The obvious thing to do is to take War Chariot. But I kind of want to wait on that because I can use the supers that I get from the next set. So, like, if we're going to play the long game here, what I need to do is to actually take the wheel, just give up the fact that I won't have triple book for just now, take the wheel. Norlius is an interesting one as well. I could trade Polys for that. But what I could do is take the wheel, and then we can't take it on Hidden Arsenal because there's a special wheel associated with that. But the set after that, Star Strike, is it Star Strike Overdrive, I think it is? I think 2009, oh that's Destruction X. 2009, Stardust Overdrive, right. Star Strike Blast is the one after that then. Similar names. So what I could do is I could play the long game here. I can take the wield this time, and then give it up on Stardust Overdrive instead, and go ahead and take more cards that I know are from there, because then I can use the supers that I get from Hidden Arsenal to trade for War Chariot. The only problem is I don't know if I'm waiting too long at that point. It might end up just being outclassed by that stage. It's hard to like to really gauge it fully there. It really is just a case of how much of the long game do I want to play here. It's like, can I afford to wait? I think I can. Knowing that we just got the second Torrential Tribute for this deck as well, I think I can wait. I want the Chariot, I really want the Chariot, but I don't want to trade I don't want to trade the non-Hidden Arsenal ones for it. And if I take the trade in now, I will have to wait until the set after Stardust Overdrive before I can trade again, which is playing the longer game at that point. I think this is better. I think I just deal with what I have now, just try it as it is, take the wheel that we've got, maybe I roll the 20 packs and I get Book of Moon from it that way, and then when I actually have access to Hidden Arsenal cards that I can trade, that's when I trade and get the Chariots. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to pull the trigger too early on this here and trade cards that I otherwise will be able to do better with. So I think I am gonna take this.